Hello. A lot of people have been asking me lately how I came up with the name Blues in Bryan Blues Cox for the DJ name. Well, what happened was when I first started off, I was about 20 years old when I got my first gig, and I was going into doing private parties and clubs and anything I could get my hands on, really, in the early days. And I was playing a lot of blues and rhythm and blues, old school rhythm and blues, and that was like giving in me, some time. Some of them I was doing it for nothing, just to get my name about, as you do. And I noticed that other DJs were also using different names as well. So that they might have the names Screaming or Hawking or Disco or Jive or whatever it was. And I thought, well, I need a name as well to make sure that I stood out from everyone else, so everyone knew I was different. So I played a lot of blues and rhythm blues, so that's why I chose the name Bryan Blues Cox. And then as I progressed, I was playing disco, northern soul, rock, pop, psychedelic, and all these other kind of scenes and all the sort of music as well. And as it changed, I still kept the same name, so people still knew who I was. They'd know, oh, it's DJ Bryan Blues Cox, so we would go and see him. And so that's how it's all changed over the years and how I kept it. And I kind of like when I came out with less work, I had to get a proper job, as they say in the trade, and then I got this chance of doing a couple of weddings and things like that, and then I had a chance to go into the radio. So when I got the opportunity at Radio Decorum, I decided to. When I first started off, I just introduced myself as DJ Bryan and all that kind of stuff, or Bryan Cox. And then it didn't take me long. It's about 2 or 3 weeks, and I just went back to DJ Bryan Blues Cox, which is what I was always used to be in the clubs and things. So when I went into the radio work, it was a different kind of work altogether, but it was still fun and enjoyable, and I still enjoy doing it. And that's why I decided to keep with DJ Bryan Blues Cox. But I hope that information has kept you going, and I hope you have a little bit more information about my personality and who I am. Over the next few weeks, I'll give a little bit more information about myself for all you people out there, so you kind of know who I am and get to know me. As a personality, I suppose, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm hoping to also talk about DJing work, how different it is, and the different styles, maybe the producers as well, because where I work at Radio Decorum, I'm also my own producer. And I hope to give a bit more information for next time. So stay tuned and keep listening. You may be wondering about my t-shirt. Well, I got it in 1990 from my cousins in Canada, and they bought it for me as a gift to remind myself of when I went to Canada in 1990, and it still fits me quite well as well. I packed it out a little bit, but not too much, and it's it's about the joke that we have as a family member, and I hope you really enjoy it. And basically, what happened was when I was in Canada, I kept getting eaten by the mosquitoes out there, and that's why they gave me this. I gave blood in Canada. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of information and it's made you laugh and smile.